Greetings everyone, I am Lotus Prince. I am very excited about the Let's Play that I'm about to do. This was one of the most iconic games of its time. A first-person shooter made in 1999. A lot of you probably haven't played it, but you've played what's basically almost a remake of it, made for the Xbox 360, called BioShock. BioShock was critically acclaimed for having a fantastic story, a wonderful environment, amazing ambience, all that. But it turns out that nearly none of BioShock was really original. The very same company made a game in 1999, as I said, called System Shock 2. Basically the way the plot goes down, and the way in which you play the game, very, very similar. And you'll get to see just how similar. This game is gold. Being that System Shock 2 is a sequel, all you really need to know is that there is an evil artificial intelligence in System Shock 1, named Shodan. You, a nameless hacker, managed to defeat Shodan and blow up what the station you were on was called, Citadel 7. So, the first quote you're going to hear when I boot up System Shock 2 is a quote from Shodan from System Shock 1, referring to you as ha-cker. I can't wait for this game to start. So, enough introductions, let's get to it.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
I hope you like that glitchy, stuttering voice, because you're going to be hearing it a lot. Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
Here we go. Looks almost like the Doom 3 UAC company, doesn't it?
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Straight out of a Doom PDF display. Or Doom 3, that is. Doom 3 emulated this so much.
We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship. Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Alright, we are in gameplay. Now, one thing I should...
Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
They're the grav shafts. Now, one little thing I should tell you about.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
Thank you. Now, Fraps will just not record the menu at all. So, for saving, I'm going to quick save. Same goes for loading, quick loading. And, you'll have to take my word that I just started a new game on normal difficulty.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities.
Yeah, I'll move right along.
If you've completed basic
Training just shows you how to play the game, but we'll get through that. You don't need to know how to play, you need to know that I know how to play.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of
Ultimately, I have three choices: the OSA, the Navy, or the Marines. The Marines are the guys that focus more heavily.
UNN Orbital Space Station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Gee, they just keep talking, I'm sorry. But basically, yeah, OSA, Navy, Marines. The Marines focus more on the combat aspect of the game. The Navy definitely uses combat, but they try to use a lot of hacking and computer work. And then there's the OSA, which involves using psi energy, like psychic powers, things like that. I'm not going to play OSA because I'm kind of afraid to. You see, you may have remembered in Bioshock you have Atom, which you use to upgrade your stats. In this game you have cybernetic modules, and you can upgrade your various abilities. In OSA, you basically have to sacrifice everything and put it all into psi. It's all psi, or it's psi or nothing, basically. So I'm going to stick with the Navy, because that's how I roll. Yeah, that's another thing I have to warn you about. The game, for some reason, Fraps will not record the loading screen, so it's going to look like my game crashed for a bit, like you'll have a slight hiccup in gameplay, but you'll hear the appropriate sounds of the loading screen, but then we'll move right along. It's confusing, just, I don't know, just roll with it. I have a pretty fast computer, so you won't be sitting there looking at a frozen screen for a while.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have.
This looks almost like Deus Ex, the way this all starts, the training mode and stuff like that. Well, here we go.
The UNN Lucille
Modifying
is looking
strength,
for volunteers.
repair and
The
strength,
UNN Lucille is looking for an
totally hacking
The UNN
strength.
Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Alright, it's been a productive year. I got +1 hack, +1 strength. Hooray! Oh, by the way, the cutscenes look grainy. That's because they are. This isn't recording or anything, the cutscenes just are grainy.
Laverne, Florida hosts
Get
the
+2 standard weapons, +1
UNN
maintenance,
Pierce is
or a
ferrying-
+2 cyber
The UNN
affinity. I would normally go with
The
cyber
UNN
affinity,
Pierce
but
is
I want to
ferrying-
be able to fight stuff
Laverne,
from the
Florida
get-go.
hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
Alright. Okay, so your firing ranges, on boarding parties, spend plenty of time with weapons, +2 standard weapons. That'll save me some trouble later on. This is one thing Bioshock did not have as a training at the beginning. System Shock 2 is sort of like a first-person shooter RPG almost.
The Navy strongly encourages
Agility allows me to run
take
faster.
some amount of zero-G.
Endurance allows
The
me
Navy
more hit
maintains a
points.
survival training school.
I would normally
The
go for
Navy's
endurance,
Memory
but I
Theory
want to
Research
research the
Facility
moment I
on
start this
Quantus
game.
4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta. To lift the quarantine, we must determine how the virus pierced the city's micro-nanite shielding.
Okay. Yeah, and just so you know, I do apologize for talking at the same time as the narrator, or whoever's talking does, but there's a lot of dialogue in this game, so I'm going to slip up a few times. Okay, the tour of duty was complete. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, pick up some odds and ends. +1 research! Here we go. Begin the game. Oh, William Diego. We heard about him in the opening cutscene, real briefly. It's been approved. Okay, yay, I can join the Rickenbacker. I'm one of those generic soldiers. Once again, kinda like Doom 3. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Shuttle A138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard, soldier.
67 trillion miles from Earth. If that isn't a barren, abandoned location, nothing is. You thought underwater on Earth was bad? Ah, that's me in a stasis field. Or container. Stasis container. Hey, is that a worm? Oop, I'm up, I'm up. And I'm hungry, too. Ooh, that's not a good sound. Oh, what's that? Creepy guy walking by? Ugh.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory.
Okay, good.
Restoring memory.
Mm-hmm.
Restoring.
Crap! Well, hey, now I have an excuse not to know anything in the game, unlike most JRPG characters.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the
Okay.
computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun, and
This room is
something's
exactly
gone
like the first level is.
very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface.
volunteer
It
for
just
that.
might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open.
Good thing I volunteered for that, then I'll be a superhuman. And we're in.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move!
Good old
Take
wrench.
cover!
Whoa! Hello. This game just drops you right into the action, doesn't it? Well, I have my handy-dandy wrench. Oh, one thing about this game, you're gonna come to love the music. It's haunting. See, BioShock's music was great because it gave you that real 1950s feel, and everything felt like it belonged in the backgrounds. System Shock 2 is more of a you're in a scary environment feel, and it works very well. Oh!
The entire sector is depressurized, and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Yeah, same premise. Bending down, grabbing individual items. Help station! I have cyber-enhanced actions. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Here's how to use items. Press the tab key. Yeah, one thing BioShock didn't have, because it was a console game, an inventory system. As you can see, I have nothing here, but I do have a wrench over here. If I get more strength, I open up these slots up toward the top. No armor in here, no booster in here, but that's okay, I just started. A window. Yep, you can break windows. Pretty good for 1999. Got my cryogenic sector key. Oh. Audio logs, remember those?
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to
45100.
45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Alright. Ooh, can I help you? Welcome to your splicers of this game. They're called hybrids, and they're way worse. Spoony put it well when he said that splicers are basically just crazed, hopped-up drug addicts.
Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
Right. Now, yeah, like Spoony said, the splicers, I mean, you're not talking to them, but if you really think about it, they're just hopped-up drug lunatics. They're just humans that have gone crazy. In this game, there's no talking to these people. They're nuts. They wish they were nuts. They're not even themselves. There we go.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession.
Yeah, see, no good.
After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary
Recharge.
power unit. That should
See, now I got a live
open the
power
airlock
cell.
door. Be quick about it. The vacuum seals won't hold up much longer.
More cyber modules!
You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, one for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
This is a woman you do not want to argue with. She sounds so straight up business. By the way, you might have noticed I picked up nanites recently. Those are the dollars of this game. Ooh, sun just crashed somewhere. Ooh, right here. Check the body. More modules! Before I use my rig, I'm going to take a look at some of the rooms in here. Another audio log.
Hey Doc, the security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
I picked up a med hypo, basically my med kit this game.
Security access compromised.
Speed booster, brawn booster, speed booster. A major thing you're going to notice about this game is computer terminals and stuff like that. In Bioshock, hacking was based on skill. Pipe dream in the first game and timing in the second game. In this, it's not randomized, but a lot of it comes down to chance. I'll give you a better look next time I hack something. And believe me, I have my fair share of things to hack in this game. Okay, that's back outside. Anything in here? No, not really. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. Or up the elevator. I want as many cybernetic modules as I can get. I'll use the rig. More strength is a good thing. As you can see at the bottom, I have 8 cybernetic modules, so if I upgrade strength, I'm all gone. Cybernetic affinity increases my chance of using the hack, repair, modification skill, etc. Psi, I'm never going to use. I'm just never going to use that. There are different levels of Psi, and each of those has different spells, for lack of a better term. Upgrade my weapons. I'm already at weapons level 3 because I got +2 at the beginning, so I won't be upgrading those for a while. This is where I'm going to mainly be throughout the game. I have hack skill 1, repair skill 0, modify 0, maintenance 0, and research 1. Hack definitely goes up. Repair, well, I can't afford anything else. Okay, there we go. I'm at hack level 2 now. Oop, that's psi. Excuse me. I'll increase my cybernetic affinity. I'm going to definitely want to repair things, though. I need the ability to do that. Same goes for, well, this game, unlike Bioshock, we have, destructible weapons. They degrade with time. Unlike Silent Hill Origins, though, you can freaking repair the things. Silent Hill Origins, it's like, you're out. Got a key card, 20 nanites. Psi-hypo, won't be needing those. Rifled slugs, ammo for the shotgun, won't be needing those. Yeah, that's right, I'm playing this game without the shotgun. Honestly, there's no need for it, at least I'm not the level of difficulty I'm playing on. This is the part where I would use a psi ability. I could sort of force pull those things over, but it's chump change. It's a couple of slugs I won't be using and a speed booster, which I almost never use. Here's the psi-amp if you were interested. It's basically a weapon in and of itself. And if I have this, I basically have no need for any other weapons. Toss it. Okay. By the way, if you think this heads-up display in the game is complicated, you should have seen System Shock once. You had to click around to look up and down. Oh, one other thing this game has that Bioshock does.
Can somebody
ghosts!
help? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Get used to those. You'll be seeing lots. 20 nanites. Light switch. Whatever. Moving on through.
Well done.
Spoon feeding me my cyber modules. Hybrids. See that worm on his neck? Ooh, I got greedy. Yeah, see that worm on his neck? These aren't people anymore, they're hybrids. It's creepy. I'll let you hear it next time, but when these things run up to you, sometimes they tell you, like, run. or like, I'm sorry, as they're about to kill you. There's no reasoning for something like that. It's the worms talking at that point. You are just lucky to be alive. I'm gonna research this. It's a hybrid organ. A pulpy, kidney-shaped organ that controls most of a hybrid's vital functions. Oh, you'll also notice, chemicals needed to research. None. Yeah, even researching is a chore. You'll need chemicals to research a lot of things in this game. Also, you like this rockin' soundtrack? Listen to this. It's awesome. Also, destructible environment. 1999. Pretty awesome. Now, let's go meet Polito on level 4 like she said.
That insipid computer Xerxes is shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Alright, so I need to go to crew. Also, if you notice when I drank the alcohol, it raised my health and lowered my psi. The red bar on the lower left of the screen is my psi. The green bar above it is my health. 28 health, 11 psi. I don't care about lowering my psi because I never use it. Now here, hacking. Here's how it works. Initial difficulty, 75%. I have a hack skill 2, so it's reduced by 20. Cyber stat 2, reduced by another 10, so it's ultimately 45%. 0 ice nodes. So you'll see none of these squares look different than any other. No ice nodes. I have a 45% chance of brightly lighting one of these things up when I click it. Got unlucky. Got lucky. See? What I need is 3 in a row tic-tac-toe. It costs me 5 nanites each time to hack. Not per square, just per hack. If I fail, if I screw up and I want to abandon it, it'll have to cost me 5 more nanites to hack. Also, critical failure destroys it. I cannot critically fail this. There are no ice nodes. If I dimly light, like this black node here, if I dimly light an ice node, this box will explode in my face. So whatever is inside I'll never get, and I'll take explosion damage. Yay, I got lucky. So, 21 nanites, 6 bullets. Well, I have no gun, but bullets are good. So, let's see. I want to go here. What I really want is more hack. Oops, excuse me. You'll notice I killed the hybrid in 1 hit instead of 2. Why? I finished researching it. I now do 25% more damage to hybrids, in general. The DNA structure indicates that this organism is the hybrid of a human host and a parasite organism. Although the parasite, resembling a yard-long worm, is deteriorated to a stage beyond useful analysis, the effects of the process are evident. Severe deterioration of higher-level mental processes is caused by tumorous growths along the spinal column and brainstem. The non-human tissues seem to be formed of a composite of small worm-like creatures that have adapted into the host body and taken over a majority of motor control decision-making functions. There also appears to be direct stimulation of the autonomous nervous and glandular systems. Hence, the organism produces exceptional amounts of both adrenaline and endorphins, making it remarkably strong and aggressive. But remains cannot really be called human at all. The damage done to the host is irrevocable, and the organism now functions with no sense of morality or hesitation. Recommendation: it's vulnerable to the same forms of stimuli as a human. So basically, it's a strong human. Okay. And now I can toss the organ. Listen to the sound. Ah, you couldn't really hear it. Let me get close to the wall. Whatever, we'll hear it later. Body bag is something I want. Oh, I picked up 2 more audio logs a while ago.
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau City.
Korenchkin.
He was there alone.
Remember that name.
What the hell happened to him? He lost most of his hair, and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. Blah-dee-da.
By the way, these audio logs, like in Bioshock, are not just for flavor. Actually pay attention to these. I don't expect you to remember names like Korenchkin or whatever, but you'll get it later. Next audio log. Delacroix.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Xerxes is basically the supercomputer running the ship.
On most decks you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Basically, this is a Vita chamber. Boom! Now if I die, I'll be respawned here. It'll cost me a couple nanites, though. Oh, one other thing about Bioshock and System Shock that are similar. Respawning enemies. You can never enter an area of the game and say, it is definitely clear. Oop, listen up.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions.
Xerxes.
Superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Real soothing voice. Also, remember Citadel. Basically, remember System Shock 1. And you gotta wonder why these hybrids, or whatever they are telling you to remember Citadel. That'll be relevant later. Blood. A body with a pistol, hey! Does want. Oop. There we go. Pistols are good. Oop.
God damn. Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
What's that? I can hack rep machines?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Bag of chips, bullets, hypo. Hacking is good. It can adjust the inventory of a rep machine, or it could even discount you. Oh, but I need a hack skill of 3, and I only have a hack skill of 2. I'll have to come back later. Alcohol, I'll take. Anything to raise health. Oh my god. I'm sure you remember cameras from Bioshock. They do the same thing, continuously spawn enemies. Green light means good, yellow light means it sees you, red light means alarm. And that means it's gone for good. New audio log.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
One thing I like about this game is the voice acting. Very well done. Excuse me, I do need to make an initial save, so 1 second, please. There we go, we're back. I'm sorry. Now I should be able to quick save it.
Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs and when.
Chemical storerooms are just havens for me. They have chemicals I need to research, and it also means if I ever have too much stuff in my inventory, I can just drop them right here. Like Bioshock, once again, you can go back and forth between floors. Ooh, that's creepy. You're gonna die. Oh wow, his overhead swing hit the pipe above him. That's awesome. Okay, search corpse. Just an organ, don't need it. Oh my god, armor-piercing bullets. That stuff is like worth more than gold in this game. You can never have enough armor-piercing bullets. Now one thing I know in advance is that there's some security turrets down there, so I'm going to take care of that right now. Oop, did I take care of... No, I didn't. There. Cameras have got to go.
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
Jeez, Polito, my corpse is useless to you? Calm down. Wow. Yeah, by the way, the difficulty for me now is 55, and these orange things are ice nodes. I try my hardest not to click them, because I risk failing, which risks setting off the alarm, or blowing up the container I'm trying to access, etc., etc. Hop down, pick up the alcohol, bottle of vodka. See, those things would have shot me up.
Remember, the unauthorized usage of firearms.
Oh, I didn't need to come here yet.
Is a Class 3 infraction.
I didn't need to come here yet, but I will need to shortly. What I need to do is head to where that camera was, pick up a dead battery cell, and recharge it back down there. No problem, it's not far. Oop, is it an enemy? Oh no, not monkeys. I hate monkeys. Monkeys can shoot psychokinetic energy. Actually, these shoot cryokinetic energy. Very frustrating. Okay, another audio log. Oh, that's the chemical manifest log. Yeah, this audio log is the one I want to hear.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lester picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was
well, that's creepy. Ah, reset. Ah. No. Curse you, hacking. I need more hackability. Oh man. Must get hack level 3. Make my life so much easier. The odds are against me, I swear. Yes! So now I have anti-toxin hypos and anti-radiation hypos. Nothing at all in here. Okay. And I think I just pissed off a hybrid, so he'll be here shortly. Yeah, there he is. Gotcha. Yay! Version 1 research software crashed. Now my research is slightly better. Med hypo in a body bag. I'll take it. Out of my way. Another med hypo. Hey, gotta love him, right? Now here's where I ultimately want to go. Research and development. Well, not ultimately, but I want to go to crew first. But hey, there's another area I can't enter. I love that sound. Oh, look at that, there's a disembodied arm. Ugh. Explosive barrels, garbage cans. Most of the garbage cans in the game don't have anything, but it never hurts to check. More nanites. Okay. There we are. Now where's that area with a dead battery cell? Oh, you know what? It might have been the other side of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, nope. That's okay. Shortcuts away! Also, you'll notice this whole time security's been down. I have 15 more seconds before it comes back online. Hacking is quite effective. There's the computer. I believe I'm actually trying to go this way. Security systems online.
Security system on.
Hello. Very important to get rid of those.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access
It's a Game
to
Boy
this
game.
bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
Yep, now I go back to that room that I hacked to get to in the first place. Also, audio log.
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot. I don't know where all the hazard suits went, so I'm reduced to bringing down an armful of rad hypos. Those damn things always give me a headache.
Rad hypos are good. Now the security system is offline. I can head downstairs. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do it this way. I know there's an item on one of these things. Oh, it's just a psi hypo. Whatever. No biggie. No damage from me. Items recharged. Oh, wow. Can you believe that I almost missed 2 cyber modules? Those things are not a dime a dozen. You cannot upgrade everything in the game. Whew, cyber modules are my friends. Alt S to save. Oh man, quick saving is gonna save me so much trouble. Now... Actually, I'm gonna head back to my cyber rig. I have 6 cyber modules. Actually, no, you know what? I need more before I can hack properly. I'm going to head over to where I need to go and put the battery in. I think that might get me some cyber modules. Four cyber modules.
Well done. I'm uploading some
Perfect.
more modules.
Thanks, Polito. You're a sport. Oop, wrong way. But you know me by now. I don't know where anything is ever. Here we go. Here's where I want to be. I also like this place because this is one place in the game where you will never encounter enemies. Even the music stops. Tech. Okay, hack level 3. Bingo! Let's take care of that replicator machine, shall we? I likes me some replicators. I actually also just remembered one other thing. There should be one area. I don't believe I've been here yet. Ooh, I can see someone lurking over there. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll go in. Take him down from behind.
I lead you.
Ooh, that went out a shotgun. I got lucky enough to have been attacked by him. There we go. Whoop.
Hi there. Please make your
Oh, my chances of hacking are 35%. Or my chance of success is 35%. Quite good. Alright. Nothing I want now, but prices are a bit cheaper and the items are more relevant to my interests. Still, I could have sworn there was one area that had a security turret around here that normally pisses me off, but I really want to access right now while the security is down. So let's see if I can't stumble across that. Well, that's where I want to. Oh, I want to go into that central hub. Is where I want to go. There's the rep machine. I'll get there in a second. Oh, hello. Okay, I have 40 seconds to do this without getting shot up. Open. Nope. Oh no. There we go. Armor-piercing bullets. When I increase my hacking skill by 1 more point, I will be able to actually hack the security turrets themselves and make them attack enemies rather than me.
Hi there.
I love my 35% odds. Hey, maintenance tools! Now those I like.
Reinitialized.
Although I couldn't use them even if I have them. I need a maintenance skill of at least 1. Alright, here's what I'm talking about. Slight gameplay freeze, and then loading screen. So here we go. Yeah, no loading screen, and now I'm in crew quarters.
Good. You've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the crew sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo sleep, so he might be interested in joining you. If he
Polito, you are so grim. But with that, I will conclude this first segment of the Let's Play. You've basically been introduced to the game. From this point on, we're going to be getting some plot. Well, I managed to introduce you to the game, get out of a dangerous situation, and into a far more dangerous one, and I managed to replace the dead battery by recharging it and getting the ability to access the quarters where I could find Dr. Degrassi and the keycard that I need to advance the game. How far am I from seeing Polito? Well, who knows? We'll find out later. Until next time, everyone.